Hey guys, it's Fallen over here with a brand new video, but before I get into that, I'd like to give everyone a really big thank you. If you guys didn't know, I think 2 days ago, I reached 10,000 subscribers, and that was a really great achievement. I couldn't be happier, so thank you to everyone for their support, and I hope to continue making videos for you guys. So today I want to talk about Comet Arms after being back for a week. The game has definitely grown and has a lot more content, some for the better but a lot more for the worse, and I really want to share my current opinion of the game and where it's heading. The first thing I want to talk about is the gun imbalance in this game, because it's getting really out of hand. Nexon is just pouring out new guns every few weeks, and it's quite clear that they value quantity over quality. In the recent Blood Money trailer, for example, they bragged of having over 300 weapons, but that's really nothing to brag about because only about 30 out of your 300 weapons are actually used, while the others are just completely outclassed. Remember back in the days when each gun had their own unique properties, when no gun was completely superior to another? Well, for a really long time now, gun balance in this game has been completely non-existent. There really is no reason to pick the L96 when the TPG does it all. Hell, back before I even quit CA, I thought the DSR was pretty overpowered, and now I come back and I see snipers that are even better than the DSR, and this is just completely outrageous, and it's really toxic for the game, and I really don't know how Comet Arms is going to end up in the future. It's just heading in a really bad path right now. So my next topic is the Gun Emporium. I heard of the Gun Emporium a few months after I left CA. My friend told me about it and I was really curious. Knowing Nexon, they had a pretty decent gun modification system, so I had high expectations for the Gun Emporium. I believed it would impact the game heavily and open new doors to higher levels of customization, but I felt I was really let down when I gave it a try myself. First, I'd like to talk about forging. To me, forging is a joke. I'm not even sure if what I'm saying is correct or if I'm missing anything, but according to my current knowledge of forging, all you do is make these pointless items like the squirt gun or the guitar gun. I was really expecting something more of a serious level, something that would impact the game, but this was really just a huge letdown. I mean, really, squirt guns and guitars, this just wasn't what I was expecting at all. And as for gun customization in the Emporium, that was a huge letdown as well. I mean, who knew Comet Arms would adopt the scrolling system from MapleStory? And to make things worse, this kind of upgrade system just doesn't work in FPS shooters. The MapleStory upgrade system was more designed for more of a PvE gameplay, not PvP like Comet Arms. This new system in Comet Arms has only made the gun imbalance problem even worse. So to me personally, the Gun Emporium is just a really big failure and a really big letdown. Another really big problem in this game is how specs are still so powerful in this game. I really don't understand why Nexon refuses to remove certain aspects of them, or even at least try to balance them. Many people argue that this sort of power generates a lot of profit for companies, but I'm going to talk a bit more about that later. Now back to what I was saying, specs in this game, they just add to the imbalance. It's completely outrageous. Even back from when I left CA to now, specs are just still so powerful, and it really makes Comet Arms a joke on a global gaming stage. Another problem Nexon still refuses to fix is female hitboxes. This is really outrageous. I mean, people have been complaining about this ever since the game came out, but I would really expect Nexon to do something about it, but they ignore spec balance, they ignore item balance. That's okay, but how can you even ignore gender imbalance? Like, I don't even get that. I don't even know how Nexon operates. It seems like they would rather work on the next overpowered gun to release rather than real problems, and Nexon, they need to get their shit straight, because this is really ridiculous. I'm gonna share something with you guys right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's an ongoing pattern with Nexon's games. Let's take a look at MapleStory, for example. It was such a great game 3 or 4 years ago. It was fresh, it was new, it had great potential. But look at how it turned out now. Right now it seems that money equals power in MapleStory. I mean, all you really need to do is buy a couple of NX cards and you're on your way to becoming successful, and that is pure bullshit. And right now I'm just really extremely worried about Comet Arms, because it seems like this type of money equals power marketing is really starting to affect other Nexon games, and we can already see how it affects Comet Arms. I mean, we have overpowered specs, and we see how Nexon loves to release overpowered weapons every other week, and this is just the beginning of an ongoing pattern that will eventually affect other Nexon games such as Vindictus. I hear from friends that Vindictus is a really great game. Like MapleStory 3-4 years ago, Vindictus is considered fresh, it's new, and the game of the generation, but knowing how Nexon runs Vindictus. It really worries me. I mean, before you know it, that game is gonna be based on how much money you have, and it's just gonna turn out to be complete bullshit. I mean, oh my god, it's completely outrageous. Now, a lot of you guys are probably going to argue that, oh, companies need to make money, selling power like this is inevitable, and that is completely false. I mean, take a look at League of Legends, for example. League of Legends has been extremely successful in the past year, being accepted by ESL as a top esports title next to StarCraft 2 and Counter-Strike, being #1 on MMO HUD, and topping the charts on Xfire, beating out World of Warcraft. It was even recently accepted by MLG and Woggle as top esports titles as well. But through all this success, unlike Nexon, League of Legends has maintained a strong policy of balance. Money gives you no power over any other player in League of Legends, and League of Legends holds balance patches every 2 weeks. And this is what I would like to see and what I would expect of Nexon. I mean, Nexon is a really big company, way bigger and older than League of Legends, but why is it that they can't compete? Why is it that Nexon games have to be based on money? That I'm not quite sure too of, but it's probably because of their own messed up marketing strategy that is affecting them. But who knows, maybe they want to sell power, maybe they find that it's a good idea, maybe they do like generating revenue doing business this way, but I feel that Nexon is taking a really bad step, and I find that what they're doing is really toxic to their company, and I really hope that they step it up, because I really worry about the potential of their other games like Vindictus, as I've heard is a really great game, but seeing how Nexon is running their games, I really worry about its potential and how it's going to end up. I mean, right now, even for Comet Arms, it's already pretty bullshit. I mean, how Nexon releases all that junk, and the game, it's pretty much, you can't turn back now. The games like that, they'll always be like that. They'll always be like specs and overpowered weapons now that they've already started doing that sort of stuff. But these are just my opinions on Nexon and how their games are heading. If you guys have any other different opinions, if you agree or disagree, just let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.